making coffee. Making coffee and getting our stretch on. I have one of those dressers, one of those shelves in my cabinet right now that needs to be cleaned out because it's super full of crap. I have to do that today. It's like all full of, you can see it, look at that, it's not good. I have to figure that one out later. Hi guys, welcome to Divorce Diaries live stream. It's Saturday. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. Daughter's getting her homemade pancakes. Got my roller. When you make the homemade pancakes, you can always save the batter. Like I do. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. So, my daughter has a competition tomorrow, and so it's prep mode for that today. And I'm also emailing, I don't know what this is supposed to do, leads for partners with Divorce Diaries for the live stream, trying to get more spots on stage. I'm just grinding. Also, this is a big thing. I want to drink more water in 2026. I definitely don't drink enough water. Good morning, Jane. Coffee time. Jane's our first one in. Oh, yes, let's go. Let's go. Hi there. All right. So we are, did more Divorce Diaries on the Street edits last night, and my computer crashed twice. So I was going to upload a members only video, and then it crashed again. And so I'm going to be posting it after this. I'm going to be posting this afternoon a members only Divorce Diaries on the Street clip, and then I'm also going to post another long one up today. So you'll have two. That's flexible. That's right, baby. It's flexible. We're going to get 2,000 in the chat today, I know it. I have a lot of clips. I'm gonna also make it, I think, into a short, and I'm gonna submit it to festivals. Why not? Let's just do it. Let's do it. Why not? Who cares? But there's like submission fees with festivals. Look at that. You see how I make that? Good morning. Good morning, Lames. What is it? Lames app open, then packs food. You're a member, I appreciate you. I'm starting to post more for the members on there. I had edited a whole video yesterday, and then my computer crashed. So I need a new computer, I need a new phone, we need a lot of new things here. It's annoying. But we're gonna get that all worked out. Hit that like button. Stretching and coffee. It's Saturday, and if you're 44 years old, that feels weird in the morning. So I'm drinking water and stretching, and we're making pancakes, and we're doing the whole thing. Thank you so much. I know she take BBC like a queen. Oh, jeez. I don't know what that means, but we're just gonna like it. Thank you for starting off with the super chat. Okay, I'm gonna hit that coffee. Coffee is going to hit. Yeah, so I spent a good portion yesterday editing in the evening. I am assuming it means something nasty, but I don't take it. So. so I'm not gonna pay mine to you. Yeah. So, like, do I like that? Because you sent money, it's just like weird. But you sent $2. Okay, here, my mocha pot got from my boyfriend, aka also Santa. Who were those people? I don't know what you're talking about. Hi guys, welcome to Divorce Diaries live stream. I'm making coffee. We're stretching. I make coffee with Cafe Bustelo. And I'm making my homemade pancakes, which I had from New Year's Day, the mix. If you're tuning in, I'm a comedian and actor, filmmaker, writer. I have a TV pilot called Divorce Diaries, a web series, comedy special, national touring comedy show. And yeah, we talk. This is always the behind the scenes of what really goes on in my life. I woke up happy. I definitely did. Ed Milet shared this picture on his story yesterday. You have a t-shirt of that coffee? Oh, let me see. Ed Milet shared a picture of, this is what the picture is. And this is what my 2026 are. Accept people for who they are, but place them where they belong. That means not everybody deserves a place at your dinner table. You can be cordial, you can treat them as such, but not everyone deserves to be getting your energy. Just remember that. And what does that look like? Especially when you have to deal with those people. Hi, Joshua, how are you? What does that look like? That looks like happy Saturday. You have to navigate accordingly. Does that mean you have to drop people in your life? Possibly. If they're not, maybe not drop them, but if you can't drop them, but like, you have to navigate accordingly. You can't allow those people that suck your energy or take away your time or manipulate you to be at your dinner table. Absolutely not. Hi, have a good day. If you're the kind of person that feels like you have a situation, especially as a divorcee, right? You have to have all different things. When you get divorced, you have to be, you're still, if you have children, you're still with that other person. You're going to be with them forever, as my mom used to say. Thanks you, Joshua. So you have to navigate accordingly. I think that quote helps a lot within figuring out how you do that, right? I always like hearing people's co-parenting stories and also their stories in general. So the Divorce Diaries stories, I'm going to post more of those, like all the Divorce Diaries on the street stuff. I'll tell you in a second, Jane, what we're doing today. I edited a couple yesterday and then my computer crashed and twice. And it pissed me off because it was like, oh, come on, it really? So I have to get back on it this morning after the live stream. What we have lined up for today is tomorrow's competition day, which means my daughter's doing a private lesson to run her routine. And then we're just kind of laying low for the rest of the day and might go to church. And I know I love stretch workouts too. And then we're gonna just prep for tomorrow. Oh, I put coffee in there, whoops. You love my live stream? I love it too. Oops. Surprised I don't see Okie Grower. Hi everybody, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. So that's what we're doing today. So like I said, you're just tuning in, hit that like button, subscribe. Man, she's a mess, can't edit videos, can't cook, can't do stand up. Okay, that could be your opinion. It's not that I can't edit, my computer crashed because my laptop has not enough storage left anymore and getting a new laptop's not in the budget. But I'm gonna go back at it today. I'm gonna delete a few things and see how I can work around it and get it done because I had like a bunch of clips ready, for posting and for my YouTube. And I wanted to post had a bunch of ready to go to post for members and for longer videos. When does, and it won't let me do subscribe. Yes, it has to have let you do subscribe because then now you're talking. What are you asking? Oh, how long does it take to get over a divorce? That's a great question, Freddie. Hi, Joshua. Thank you for the clap. That depends. Everybody, it's subjective. It takes as much time as you need sometimes. Hold on, I gotta get mine. It could take up to years. It could take up to a year. I think at least a year. You gotta heal, right? Some people get back right out there. Some people don't. So it can take up to as much as long as you think and want. I don't know. Did you want the divorce? Yeah. 2026, 2026, 2026. Thank you so much for the gift. I appreciate you. Hi. So I think it takes different times for everybody. And I also would like to know, hold on, but am I still, thank you for the gifts, Joshua, you're the best, but are you still watching? Are those points and you're taking the Mickey answers? Joshua, good morning, have a wonderful weekend. Hi, John Wayne, thank you for feeling heart. Never see, hold on a second, let's see what you're saying. It doesn't make any sense what you're saying either. These are like very thin pancakes, by the way. You're not funny, lady. I never seem to say it was funny. Sometimes you get a few people to laugh awkwardly, but that's it, okay? Zoom in, Maury. Hello and welcome. Good morning. No, of course it gets scared. Of course. She probably was happy with her life. Okay, yeah, I think it is scary to think about getting married and then all of a sudden, I have to be honest, I'm scared of that. And I've been divorced and I'm in a healthy relationship now, but I'm scared of that. You know, breaking up, just like, what if that happens? Like, that would be really scary and sad, you know? Nobody wants to get together with someone just to break up. You know, it's scary. For sure. Yes, I go live every day. Or try to, yeah, I don't think I've missed a day yet, actually. Which is, you know, she should at least edit and fake laughs in her stand-up clips. Oh, we got a true lover here. Yeah, I mean, it took a lot. I mean, I dated a lot of emotionally unavailable men who didn't want to commit. I mean, I think there's a lot of men that are emotionally unavailable to an extent. You know. Hi, everybody. Okay. I'm gonna have this. I'm just gonna make this one big pancake. Hi. I'm really surprised Oki Grower's not on here. Usually he's like the first one. You're giving me a hug, thank you. So basically, this past week, performed in Stamford, Connecticut again. Good morning. And we got a competition. We had a fun New Year's Eve, boyfriend and daughters. And performing. The next time I'm performing, I'm not sure yet. I'm trying to work on getting some spots the next couple of weeks. Cool to chat. Peace and love from Wales. Stay on. Come stay around. Stick around. Peace and love from Wales. I love it. Wales. What's the difference between Wales and England? It's the same thing. That's actually probably a dumb statement, but I'm gonna. It's not that, well, listen, I'm a comedian and actor. It's not about monetizing off my divorce. It's using my life as material and creating from it. And there's nothing wrong with that. That's what makes me happy, and that's what I feel fulfills my personal legend. Then that's what fulfills my personal legend, I don't know what to tell you. Saturdays I should live stream one of the dance classes I take. I think I should do that. All right, let's go, people. It's Saturday. It's Saturday. It's Saturday. It's the weekend of Christmas just ended, and now Saturday is here, and it's like everybody, Celts, different language, beautiful scenery too. Definitely visit. So Wales is Ireland? Okay, I'm sorry, I don't mean to sound dumb, but you gotta help me out. I would love to visit. Any influences in comedy? Sure. All right, I love Joan Rivers, Roseanne. I mean, I like Maniscalco, of course. He's Italian. We all love the Italian comics if you're Italian. I really filled this up too high, but that's okay. Let me put this on. I think I put too much milk in the top part. Hi, guys. Morning from New Orleans. I think because I did 2 live streams the other day. I don't know. Sugar. Welsh and Irish both hate the English. Okay, so it's Welsh. Wales is a separate country. There's my mod. Oh my God, he's been missing for some time. It means if your acting career, good morning, Oki. I mean, if your acting career hasn't taken off at 45, give it up. I'm 44, boo. And it has. I think it has gotten a lot better over the years. And I took a long pause to focus on teaching for a while. You are my generation. Hi, Rabid. Perfect face, just saying thank you. Now I have my little mic. I don't know where my microphone went. I'm looking for my microphone. Yeah, I can't find my microphone, so hang on one second. Now wait a second. Wait a second. Oh, I don't know where I put my microphone. Oh boy, did I lose it? Hang on, guys. I can't find my microphone for my thing. Morning, Jane. I had it over here. Let's see if it's over here. I don't see it. It's not good. Found it. That's weird. Should have told Harvey Weinstein yes. Good morning, Adam. Oh, you have an Aussie? Oh, I love it. You're allowed to come late to cut the live stream. It's all good. Teaching pay is horrible in the economy. It really is. Yes, agreed. Teachers don't get paid enough at all. Good morning from California, Robert. Okay, your breakfast is ready. Your breakfast is ready. Here's your charger. Okay. Ow. Ow, what the hell? So last night I had asked my daughter to clean up after herself, and there's still cheese on here from the dinner. That's okay. It's okay. We're going to forgive and forget for today because it's go mode. Like, I didn't clean up my mess in the living room either. Hi, 216 of you. Teachers should make more than politicians. I agree. Wouldn't be in this position if I made more money as a teacher. I wouldn't be like, I think, not that I should say, I think when I taught in the school district, I definitely wish I made more money. It was very stressful. But between the kids management and like all the initiatives you have to deal with the school, lesson planning, paperwork, it's a lot. If you're a teacher, tell us in the chat. Have fun with that teenage age. Yeah, I know. It's pain. Let's go, people. Ooh, you hear that knee crack? We have a private lesson today. Tell me in the chat if you're divorced, married, single. Tell me if you liked the Man on the Street episode. And if you're just tuning in, I had edited 3 to 4 other divorce diaries on the streets in my premiere, and my computer crashed twice each time. So I had to like go to bed eventually. No, he's not jiu-jitsu, but he's an athlete. He's a wrestler and all that stuff. That's okay. Go ahead, Lovey. It's another reason why I feel like we got along, because we're very much both in our bodies, right? Like about taking care of our bodies and physical sports and loving to be active. That's a big part. I love that. This is Bananas Comedy Club. I performed there last week. Great club to work out new material. I need more sugar. Yep, spreading the legs, spreading the fan kicks. I'm a dancer and I'm stretching. Screw you. I think they make black belts teach. They wave. I don't know. He's really good at it. I'm going to try to take one of his classes. All right. Breakfast is ready. Come and get it. Let's see how long it takes. Okay, shit. I'm getting out of your way in 1 second. I just want to clean this up. Thank you, Oki Grower. Imagine crying about a hot chick stretching. Thank you. Correct. See, everybody always has something negative to say about something. So I don't listen to the haters. You want banana or pear? Pear. Yeah. Well, this is the kind of thing I think you should start doing. Okay?
Yeah. Can I have my syrup?
Look at me.
Oh, yeah.
What the heck is that sound? Now that's cringe. Haters are just, yeah. Yes, exactly, Brittany. Thank you, Brittany. I need some everybody's opinion. What is a good athlete autobiography? Is it Michael Johnson? Is it Kobe Bryant? Is it all the above? I would like to read one. You don't have a lot of syrup left. Gotta be greater than the haters, correct. Good morning. Walking tall, I'm happy to hear that. Thank you for saying that's very sweet. He said, good morning. It's now January 3rd. When I see you, it just goes to show that to me that today is going to be good. Good. I like all the above too, Brittany. Brian's, what's up? Here, you want to... More syrup today, that's for sure. So, if you guys have a suggestion of an athlete autobiography, I'm taking suggestions. Like, it's going to be greater than haters. Yes. Like Michael Jordan. We read the Simone Biles one, my daughter did, but I'd like to read one too. That's right. It's a beautiful, flexible woman from yesterday. Hello. All right. They will be making a movie about Indiana football after this championship season, like Hoosiers. Ooh. All right. Go into the room. Captain Chew Choi is proud of me? How are they? Good? Yeah. 318 of you are in here. We still got snow on the ground and we still haven't put that pool away. So like, I mean, this is what's happening outside today. It's so beautiful, isn't it? I'm not single. I have a boyfriend, but I am divorced, and I created this channel. I do think like I should. I think doing a stream. I think doing a stream outside would be great. Because it's so pretty. But I also want to do. I would like to interview more people. This is a goal. The greatest, my own story, Muhammad Ali. That's a good one. Okay, let me write it down. I think I need a little more sugar. Just a little bit. What do you guys think? I think I need more. I gotta do that. I mean, I can absolutely. I was supposed to be on a podcast on the right before Christmas, and my daughter got sick. And I told you, remember when I told you what he said? He was like, okay. He didn't even ask me how's her daughter, nothing like that. I'm not really. Honestly, it's okay. What's that? My eyes are crazy beautiful. Thank you. Hi, how are you doing today? I'm doing good. I'm getting my stretches on. We are talking about what's going on with what's your favorite sports autobiography, because I'm single mom and my daughter's a gymnast and she starts competitions tomorrow. Happy New Year's to you, Alexis. And how was Cream? Hi, Green on Tomboy. Why did I get a divorce? We were very not happy. Fighting all the time, not being intimate. Okay. And yeah, we were not happy. That's what I thought you meant. I just wasn't sure, because it's funny, when we got in the car to go to the movies, that was in front of us. It was the license, the Grace BJJ family. Okay, so you said I get a Grace BJJ book. Okay, hit that like button. There's so many things to do, so little time, but I will do them. All right, I'm going to share something with you guys. Everything was so special for Christmas, but I love cards, and that's one thing I did. Everything else was like, you got everything we could, but I like words, like, and like writing them, and then I could keep rereading it. You can't add more time to your life, but you can add more life to your time. Yeah, Cole, that's true. And I was supposed to get up at 5 this morning, and I didn't. And I should have. I have my period, so I'm kind of like, I like that. The best book you can invest in now is a cookbook. That's a bit. So one of the questions last night in the stream that was in the Divorce Diaries on the Street, you're going to see them today. Say one nice thing about your ex. We're doing a second one of that. Tell me something interesting about myself. I love doing stretches and drinking coffee. I'm a comedian and actor. Follow my show here. Watch my TV pilot on Prime. I don't feel like I'm doing enough sometimes. I definitely got a little I think I got a little bit lazy this week. Not lazy. I mean, I was working material, but like I could have been doing more leads and emails and stuff. So definitely, I think I got to start getting up earlier and running and doing stuff that I can do before the live stream. And that is a big part of like why I said this year is about focus. Massaging skills. Yeah, maybe I probably do need some of that. You have a boyfriend, or am I married? I have a boyfriend. Yeah, I think the week of Christmas and New Year's is when people should press the pedal on the gas, because a lot of people are like in that mode of like, oh, well, especially today. It's like, oh man, I have to go back. If people have to go back to work on Monday, if they work in an office, and it's like, Jesus Christ. So let's go. My feet look so big when I do that.
You can put it in the dishwasher. So we're going to, well, I can, she just doesn't want to be on camera. She's putting her dishes in the dishwasher. We've got a gymnastics later today. We're doing, we're going to heat up my coffee a little bit. No, I'm on vacation. Does this look like a hotel? That's my hotel. I got a problem. Hi, Jeffrey from Virginia. I definitely have to, first of all, I think we have to fix our backyard this summer. We have to have somebody come help us clean it because I'm tired. I definitely think I'm going to talk to my landlord because, I mean, I guess I can do it myself too. But I want to like fix up my backyard. I want to get a grill. I had a pool back there years ago. I'm going to show you guys on the stream. I had a pool back there. I mean, that was our attempt at getting another pool right there. Look, ridiculous. Yeah, I am really excited about competitions. I love that my daughter, yeah, we need a hot tub. Okay, can I ask you a question? If we got to 100K, you think I should get a hot tub? Invest in a hot tub? I get a hot tub back there. How much do you think it would cost? And on all concrete, right? There's my neighbor. Patrick wanted to see my neighbor. I think we lost Patrick. Okay, we got to get Patrick back. Oops. Actually, that's not him. I don't have the money to get a hot tub. I'd love to get a hot tub. Does anybody want to help me pay for the hot tub? I also love that I can't see my roots as much, that my hair looks like blonde. That's definitely not my neighbor. I don't know what he's doing there. 400 likes. 400 likes. All right. So, how much for a hot tub? So if we could do a reboot of my backyard, I would get a hot tub, a grill, like right now. Fuck it. I don't think he's here anymore. Hi, Travel to the Universe. Hey, I recently watched one of your stand-up. It was amazing. I laughed a lot. Oh, I'm glad. I want to post, did I post? Oh, I didn't post from the other night. I guess I could post my whole set for the members. I'll post my whole set for them. Oh, there's one part I can't post. I can't. But I will post most of it for the members. I do stand up. I do. I'm a stand-up. I'm an actor. I'm a writer. Divorce Diaries started as a one-woman play, and then it turned into this beautiful brand. And here we are today. A lot of my live streams started during the pandemic when I was doing TikTok live streams. And then it was an instant way to get to my audience and talk to them. And here we are. Now we're doing YouTube live streams. Did you get the financier? No. But that guy who was on here, no. He admitted that he lied. But he still donates $2 every now and then. So this year, do you plan on moving next few years? Might need a new shed too. I don't have a shed. We have like a little, I could show you guys around here. I do plan. I would like to buy something. If I can afford it. I like to get out of debt and buy a house or a condo. I really would like to just buy a condo. This house is too much work. A portable hot tub would be cool. Yeah, I know. A portable hot tub would be great. Okay, guys. So we're stretching. We're getting the morning going right. We have, my daughter has a competition tomorrow. I'm going to be extremely nervous about. If you are a single parent and you have your kid is in competitive sports, and you got to see your ex-spouse or your ex-wife, your ex-husband or ex-wife, and me and mine are fine. But also, like, how do you manage all that? How do you manage all that? I used to be like, oh, I have to make conversation. But this year I'm actually in a different place. I think this year I have a boyfriend and they have ex-spouse too. They have a different way. They have a very different relationship than me and my ex have. And so I think in seeing that, it's helped me navigate. Like, I don't have as much I don't have as much anxiety or care anymore. I feel like a lot, in fact, I'm like more grateful. Yes, he has. I don't think he's met, he's not met, he's met my ex-husband, yes. Oh, you know what? He has sort of met his fiance, but like I said, we were all at regionals together last year, but that was only like after our second date. So it wasn't going to be like, hey guys, this is the guy that I hope to call my boyfriend in a month. But so I just was like, oh, they're friends from gymnastics, you know? So ET Phone Home says she's a great comedian, has a show called The Divorce Diaries. Yes, this is a show. Beautiful red nail polish. Yeah, I have to take it off though. It's time. We're gonna hit. So, okay, we're gonna stretch a little. I just want to put a little bit more. Should put a little more sugar in here. Listen, I want everybody right now. If I want you to put your age in the chat, put your age bracket. 34 to 54, if you're 20s, if you're 30s, your 40s, or your 50s. Put it in the comment section now. No. Wait, time out. They met, this is back in May. We had went on our second date. And this was at regional. So they kind of did meet him because I remember my ex-husband's fiance was like, who is that? And I said, oh, they're friends with Grace. And it's, like, I didn't know what to say. Oh, this is my boyfriend. No, we had only went out twice. Now they know, of course. My ex-husband has met him formally, and I don't think his wife has really met him formally, but she will tomorrow, I guess. So it is a lot to balance when you're doing the competitions and there's people you got to introduce. There's lots of crowds. I have to volunteer. It's a lot. It's a lot to juggle as a single parent. And for somebody like me who has like anxiety of like making sure everybody like people pleasing, but also making sure that like, I don't know, there's so many.
It's because it died. Can you hear me now? My arms look great, baby. Typical cowgirl. We're gonna charge this in the meantime. I mean, now it's on. I don't know why that did that. So I made a nice video for our daughters and for us on New Year's Eve. That was like a cute. I hate that it does that. It won't straighten. Yes, please remember hit the like. Can you share my Instagram too, Oki? Because we were like 4 away from 7,900, and it was really cute. It was like a collection of all of our stuff that we did this year, and I was like definitely like, oh, teary-eyed. Oh, I hate this. I gotta get rid of these smile lines. They are annoying. We have 401 of you are in here, and we are going to hit that 2,000 mark today. I can feel it. I can feel it. I can feel it. We're going to hit it. We're going to hit 2,000. 2,000. 2,000. Okay, so I want to know if he really loves me. I say a prayer with every heartbeat. Falling in love is so bittersweet. I can't sing. I try. Sorry, I don't feel comfortable sharing. Okay, I already said that. Yeah, hit that. Hit the DD on Instagram. I'm trying to pin it. There we go. Also, upcoming shows, Chicago, March 28th. That's a live Divorce Diaries show. Going to figure out my plan for how many Divorce Diaries shows, the live shows we want to do a year. I don't want to fuck around with numbers. And it's exhausting sometimes with the numbers. Marketing and marketing and marketing and marketing and marketing and marketing. Cowgirl, thank you for subbing. So the thing is, if I do a live stream from a class, I need someone to work the camera and make sure that it looks right. Like, so we could try that with like, but I also think that doing these with interviews, all that stuff would be helpful too. How much to buy me? I don't know, man. That's a little weird. How much to buy me? Yikes. All right, so right here, behind the scenes, Divorce Stories is my entertainment brand, comedy special, TV pilot, comedy show that I tour with. I started it post-divorce. I'm 44, working the brand since, I think, 2015. And I'm a dancer, actor, doing our daily stretches to get our bodies right. Because when you're in your 40s, you gotta keep your body tight. You need a social media director. Yeah, what the fuck with what money? Yeah, I need a lot. I need a social media director. I need a glam squad every day. Yeah, I need a lot. I need a social media director. I need a marketing director. Yeah, we need it all. That's exactly it. Definitely. I think this is the part where it's like, I'm a big Gary Vaynerchuk fan, where it's like you have to try to do it yourself and as much as you can and enjoy the process. What's normal nowadays? You need to, I don't understand what that means. What's normal nowadays? Oh, look, the bathroom's right in between my legs. I feel like my whole legs are tight though, because it's very cold outside. So a couple of years ago, 2023, I shot a comedy special in Chicago. After I shot my TV pilot, I was working with, shout out David Vox and Tiffany Reyes, Under the L Productions, who shot my pilot. Who shot my comedy special. Chicago BBC ready to buy. Wait, so I'm gonna be performing in Chicago March 28th. You should get your tickets. DivorceDiariesShow.com. $10. I think the $10 went off already, but should we stay over here and stretch? We should stay over here and stretch. I'm not an angel, but I could play one on TV. We gotta turn this light off. This is annoying. Okay, so let me take you guys around for a second. First of all, when you're a single mom and you are a type C mom like me, this is what ends up happening. Like, what's happening here? What's going on? What did I do? I gotta fold this. We gotta fold this. This goes crap. I had gummy, like there's hairspray over here. This is my boyfriend bought my daughter this summer. Very sweet. Like, what is all of this? Like, what's happening? Come on. What's up, Johnny Cash? Clock that tea, girl. Yeah, clock it, clock it. Hi, Chris. I love Chris's excitement when he comes. He's like, Michelle, and if we get 2,000 in the chat, I will, I don't know, if we get 2,000 in the chat today, I'll do, all right, I'll do a members only tonight if we get 2,000 in the chat. How about that? I don't know if that makes sense. What should I do for 2,000 in the chat? Hey. Yeah, let's get to 100, guys. Come on. So the guy said he was going to send me the contract for this YouTube project, and I didn't get anything. So I'm going to send him an email and say, thank you so much for our call the other day. Want to follow back through with a contract. Sometimes I think it just takes a while, but I don't know. I don't have like, I don't know. I feel very bloated today too. I feel like I ate a lot. Look at this. This is the bloat. Bloated. We gotta get it popping and locking, popping and locking. I don't know what I'm saying. Okay. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm just trying to get like I know I'm using too much of the numbers. Hello, dear turkey. Hello from Antala. Maybe we'll do. Here's something that I'm focusing on. Is I really want to make more money in my career because I think the money is a stressor right now for me. And I feel like it shouldn't be. I'm 44. So I'm stressed about that. And it's causing a lot of anxiety and stress for me. And I'm going to do my yoga stretches. Yes. And then there's a few other things that are in my head that I can't share on here. But I will tell you what the theme is about making sure I don't. That did not look right. What's the biggest life lesson you feel like you've learned up to date? Like for me, it's loving yourself and being okay with knowing that, like, trusting that God has a plan for you kind of thing. No, I think that's the biggest thing I've learned the last couple of years is how to love yourself more and have security in who you are and not feel desperate or scared that I have a FOMO issue. I don't know if it's the right one. Beautiful, you are so strong. The big part of what Divorce Diaries is about, the character of Michelle, is that originally when I started was like, oh, I fall for emotionally unavailable men. Like if you watch the TV pilot, the character of the cop, played by Vic Cedeno, who Oki thinks, I don't know, Jason Conner High. So I did date a cop like that. He was always canceling on me, and it was horrible. Anyway, and I kept thinking the next person is going to be the one because I learned a lesson, but like they all kind of were similar, just wearing different costumes. And I used to, like, I think when I hit almost the 10-year mark of being divorced, this is hurting my wrists, is when I remember like I made there was this guy I met in New York City. I called him Divorce Perfect Guy. Super handsome, like in his early 50s. Looks like one of those like perfect. I mean, he works for a network, but I don't think he works anymore for a network. He's a producer. He wasn't a producer for. He was fuck it. He works for AMC, or worked for AMC. Very very good looking, and like we made out and he then rejected me, and not like right after he like texted me and all this stuff, and then like a week went by and I hadn't heard from him, and I was like, what? I'd like to see you again. And I do a whole bit in it on my stand-up playlist. That was the first bit that got over 1,000 views like 2 years ago, and I just kept thinking I'm too ugly. Is that what it is? I'm not pretty enough. And it wasn't the case. But I definitely didn't give it up. No. I would have, though. He was very handsome. Like, I was like, I felt like he was out of my league. But then I'm like, nobody's out of my league. I'm beautiful. Just kidding. No, I mean, he's a very handsome man. And he was also like a really good, like at that point, and I remember I met my boyfriend when I was getting over this. It was like a couple months later. Oh, that squirrel is too, what in the hell? I don't know where they went, but okay. Oh no, there they go. I really hope like there's nobody in those apartments because they just like see me here. Yes, I lost all my 55 subscribers. I'm back down at 41. Not a cop anymore. I'm more scared than the shy cop. Juan is not a no. He's my woo. In fact, I think I learned a lot from that experience of like thinking it was all me and it was that guy who was going through shit and like I was like, oh, he doesn't want to date me because I'm not pretty. And that was just, it's like I wasn't as secure within myself. And I feel like I needed to learn something from that. Although it was like hard, it was painful. And I just started a new therapist too around that time. So I remember thinking that I definitely, like I didn't know what the self-love thing was until that experience. So what I'm trying to say is, what is the biggest life lesson you think you've learned up to date? You know, whether you're single, married, or divorced, I think that's a big one, is the self-love shit. Because I think that actually happened also with why I chose my previous, my first husband. I have great bone structure. Thank you. What does that mean exactly for my looks? I'm from Colombia. Buenos dias. I don't know. I want to, okay, what do you think we should do to get the numbers moving a little bit more? Because I feel like they've went down since New Year's Eve, you know? And I know I'm not supposed to focus on that, but I'm focusing on that. And this is the laundry I still haven't put away, which just kind of hangs out here with me. Hey, laundry, you want to be interviewed for Divorce Diaries YouTube channel? How are you doing today? I'm doing good. This is a bra and underwear. This is a robe. What's going on? This is your tank top that you wore the other day to bed. I don't know why I'm talking like a man. This is another shirt that needs to be. Oh, this is our gymnastic shirt. I should wear this tomorrow. Should I? Or is this my daughter's? I don't know. I feel like this is my daughter's, but it's okay. I wish I could come to Colombia too. I mean, that would be great. How many, we're in Colombia. Cartagena? What should I do to get the numbers up, Boo? Should I just, what do you think? I would like to know, what is your worst what's the worst breakup you've ever had? And what did you do to get over it? I mean, that's the hard part, is like, social media is a bad part of our lives now for that reason, because then you have to like block, delete, and you can even still see people's shit. Have to stay strong, my beautiful friend. Thanks, Johnny Cash. Cartagena, yeah. Why not visit Somalia? Yeah. Oh, this was from Christmas Eve. This was the skirt. I don't know. I feel like I bought a couple of these things from, I love that store, 7x7, but some of this, like, I don't think this fits me right anymore. I'm gonna save this for my kid. She might wear it. Girl, I'm effing stunning. Thank you. Ooh, I love. We're stretching or doing laundry and coffee. No one said anything about their worst breakup. Okay, well, let's change the subject. What do you do when you're feeling, because maybe that's not an issue somebody wants to talk about, because National Divorce Day is coming up, and that's January 6th, by the way. That is when I performed with Chippendales in Vegas. That was a lot of fun. Flo E1Q. Thank you so much. Are you a subscriber from way back when? Or are you a new subscriber? Colombia is next, pal. Venezuela is first. Huh? So that was the devastating experience for you, Matthew. Then you bought a new dog. Okay. All right, we're gonna do these. I think these butterfly stretches. All right, so we're gonna chat and do the butterfly stretches. So this is the goal of this year, is to just keep filming Divorce Diaries. I'm not gonna even worry about selling it to a network. I'm just gonna keep filming, because I think that is the focus of like, sell it, sell it, sell it. And I'm like, well, I already have my platform right here. What am I worried about? Like, let's just keep filming. Good morning, Andy. So I think that the goal of what happens when I get 200 likes? I don't know, we'll do 200 jumping jacks, or do 100 jumping jacks. How about that? Here, let's do this. See, these are like baby hangers. If we get 200 likes, here we go. That's a nice line right there for the window. There's a nice stretch. Oh, while we're doing laundry. Hi, everybody out there. Look, this is what my apartment looks like. This is so funny. People could probably see right in. Hello. Okay. So you would focus on getting podcasts, getting your going on a regular schedule with actual community would be huge. Getting your going. I mean, why is that your goal? Does it help your YouTube views? So I want, my whole main goal, if you're just tuning into Divorce Diaries, my main goal is to have my show Divorce Diaries on a network. I have a TV pilot I shot a couple years ago. I have a web series. It's an extension off of it. I want to work in television and film, period. My brand and my show, I'd love to have it on a network. But as I've been told right now, networks aren't really doing that shit, especially with no names. So, I decided for this year, instead of making the goal to sell Divorce Diaries, is just to film more episodes of the show. And those episodes can be short 2-3 minute episodes I put on the YouTube channel. Like, I've been doing Divorce Diaries on the Street, and that's a playlist in itself. I'm going to upload another video today and another video for members. I might make it for members only first and then make it for everybody, because it's holidays. Yeah, so then, and I do want to get more YouTube views. Yeah, I want to, if I'm not, so the whole goal of this is that if the network's not coming to me, I'm building my network right here. Everyone, please double tap. Wow, what a view. I used to okay, I'm sorry, I used to booze heavily. Why do I try to get married? Everyone wants to work on TV, yeah. Hello, good afternoon. I'm not really sure if that's the focus, to get married, but having a partner. Oh, so more episodes doesn't make sense. I want to film. I'm an actor. It's what I want to do. So I'm saying more episodes in a way for on my YouTube channel, because that's what I want. Well, I'll bring the episodes here. Film it on a phone, make it short, quick, fun episodes. Michelle tries to get a facial, and it's a 3-minute video kind of thing. You could be the Real Housewives of Hoboken. Yes. I thought you were still taking advice on what you should do in a breakup. I'm not asking for advice. I'm asking for who has had the worst breakup and what they did to heal because of divorce and breakups. But sub show Jilted Journals. Yeah. These are these mini hangers, which are fucking small. Like, look how small these are. This is like a Disney store hanger. You're falling in love. Podcast can pay for but whose podcast? My podcast is not monetizing right now. So, but helpful information would be great. I feel like this needs to go. I don't want this shirt anymore. I'm gonna throw this shirt out. Should I throw it out? Puerto Rico's in the house. What's up, Puerto Rico? I don't know. I don't think I want this shirt anymore. No. Put it in the fucking... I don't know. I want... I want to have more sped up growth, but I feel like that just doesn't happen. It's just all part of the journey and the process. I don't know what you mean by podcast. Me getting on podcasts or me interviewing people on my live stream. I think the interviews in the live stream are a lot of fun because I do have a following on the YouTube and that could promote and get bigger stuff. I don't know. I look forward to this every day because I have people tuning in, and I think that that's another thing is like it took me a long time to get to this place, and I'm grateful. But I want to keep going, and I really do want to work on film and television. That's the biggest thing. I really do. I love being on set. I love the whole part of acting on set. Well, I know I have to revamp my podcast, but I'm not sure. I don't know if I really want to do a podcast because I like doing the live streams and that's bringing in money. You know, I also keep it up there for part of the brand because some people try to have stolen the name. Do I write? Yes, absolutely I write. I'm going to try to get our microphones back and working. Ugh. All right, put in the chat what you want to see more of. Divorce Diaries on the Street, podcast episodes. Obviously, we have our live streams. What do you want more of? I like my sketches. We're doing a sketch next week. Mark and I are filming another therapy sketch. And some of these things just make me feel good and have fun. So a Greg F interview would have been cool. Who's Greg F? Oh, Greg Fitzsimmons. He came on the live stream. I talked to him after the show about it. He said to DM him. He didn't give me his email. I asked for it. Comedy or serious acting? Oh, if I really had to choose, acting. Hi, Spenny, 35, divorced, single down in Canada. How long have you been divorced? I didn't blow it. What else do you want to say? Ask him for his email and be on my live stream and watch my TV pilot. I don't know what to tell you. He has been divorced for decades. Okay. So, this is what we're doing. If you're just tuning in, Divorce Diaries is my entertainment brand. It's a comedy show, national touring comedy show, TV pilot, web series, entertainment brand. Follow me on Instagram. That's right in the chat below. Pinned. So part of what I want to focus on this year, I always say I want to sell my show to a network. It is the long goal. The short goal is I just want to film more episodes of Divorce Diaries. And I think like I'm doing these Divorce Diaries on the street. But I also want to film episodes, like scripted episodes for the YouTube channel. It could be as simple as Divorce Diaries. I'm getting remarried, Divorce Diaries. I'm seeing a new therapist, Divorce Diaries. My ex's wife, Divorce Diaries. My boyfriend's, something like that. And I also would like them to be fictional. Like some of them don't have to be directly from my life. Yes, I know. Can I ask you a question? I didn't watch that clip because I didn't want to get distracted from my show. I know he told me. He did not ask, I don't know what it is you wanted me to get from Greg, but I did everything I could. And you said, he actually talked about me in that clip? Greg was in New York doing spots and podcasts for the last 2 weeks. Also, the fact that you know this, I have done podcasts on my Zoom. Live stream on YouTube with guests would be fun and great content. I'm afraid that, F up the content with the vertical stream, but yeah, we can. I haven't tried it yet. We can definitely try it. Good morning. I like doing the in-person thing though. I like doing the in-person thing. I'm open to trying it though. Tammy Pescatelli was supposed to come on and that don't happen, but I can follow up. So wait, so can I ask, Okie Grower, you sent me a clip. I'm gonna see if I can pull it up. Was he really talking about me? Because that's fucked up. Kind of mean. I don't know. Sometimes he like, it's like I will look at, I'm gonna watch it now. I was about to go on stage and I really did not want to mess with my head if he really was talking. If he is talking about me, then whatever. Let's see. Guys, I need 2 more followers on Instagram to make it to 7,900. I don't want to mess with the life. Greg has been on 3 last week. Schultz, Mark Norman. I like comedy. No, I know, but I'm saying, I don't know why you keep telling me, like, if you're my mod, you got to support me in the sense that this is why I was saying I did everything I could. You can't harass comics to be on your show. I asked, and he says, yes, DM me. And I did. That's it. Same thing with the other guy, the TV producer, who has not DM'd me back, which is fine, whatever. But so hold on. Who is it that you said? Oki sent me something. I wanna watch this. Oki, you sent me something. Where is the clip? Yeah, let's look at the clip that are you sure that he talked about me? Mark and Sam were just, they were talking about me. Did you do a bunch of comedy open for Greg? Did he say anything to you? No. Watch the clip already. Okay. I can't. There's no link. Oh, okay. What's the number at? Oh, 5330. Thank you.
Anito is a fertility monitor that allows you to track 4 hormones related to your fertility using a
I don't know what to say. It is what it is. 53.
Weight loss and more. Visit hims.com/drunk. That's hims.com/drunk for your free online visit. hims.com/drunk.
Let's see what he says.
Actual price will depend on product and subscription plan.
He was like, hit the fucking music.
Oh,
His whole thing was like, it would be like in the air tonight. They would play it, and he would just act out being high in the grocery store to that song, and it made no sense.
Yeah.
But it fucking murdered. Like he would be like going through like looking for stuff, and then he would just go like a playbook.
Bring your own openers.
Not always.
But if they do crowd work, do you say anything or you just let them do it?
Okay, this was definitely not about me. Why did you think this is about me? Okay, hold on.
Like if you go to a town and there's an opener, I mean, I know, Dave, you always bring your own openers.
Not always.
But if they do crowd work, do you say anything or you just let them do it?
I don't give a shit. I let them do whatever they want to do, but I prefer they do jokes, obviously. Sure. But if they have a moment, I don't.
No, not a moment. I'm talking about somebody who like works.
All crowd work? Yeah, I don't like that.
No,
that's
that's no good.
I just said something to somebody recently. They were doing a ton.
Really?
I kept.
This was not me at all. Why are you assuming, like, first of all, he told me I did a good job, and also, like, I didn't do all crowd work. I actually rarely do all crowd. I do a little bit, and I stick with my jokes. So, okay, you're like, why would you assume that's me? That's how bad I am? Like, I don't get it. Okay.
I felt bad though. I was like, I shouldn't say anything, but I don't want to. Like, I do some crowd work, and I don't want to be in the back watching every moment of their act to see who they talk to.
Oh, it's about watching. That's the part that bothers you. Yeah. That's hilarious.
You should hand the guy at the beginning of the week your rules, like a big, like a playbook.
Yeah.
Now, when I come up, fist bump me, and then jump, like give me a tap on the ass. I'll be like, "Whoa, what happened there? What's up with that guy?" Yeah.
And then stand to the side and laugh at everything I say.
How did he take it? Your rules.
You keep assuming it's a he. How do you know it wasn't a she?
Oh, nice.
She was fine. She was fine.
Nice.
Yeah.
I wouldn't tell a lady what to do. That feels
Unless she's
sweeter.
He never said anything to me if this was me. And I'm trying to think where else he was. I mean, if that's the case, he never said anything. He said I did really well.
pregnant, then I would. How come this crowd work thing, like, it doesn't seem to, I don't know, I wasn't even gonna say, but like, people don't want to be talked to so much, like at the Cellar and all these other city clubs. Like,
Yeah.
they get really like, like, I didn't think this would happen. I'm like, don't you watch TikTok? Don't you? This could be your moment. Yeah.
I know. Well, there's some people who are like, don't talk to me. And some are like, why aren't you talking to me?
Yeah,
Those are the worst.
I don't see those people.
But it almost doesn't make sense on the road because the rooms are so big. So you're talking about someone's hat and someone is like, what hat?
Yeah.
You didn't see it.
Exactly.
Okay, arena man. I can see everybody.
Well, Big J will pull a still.
Wait, do you want me to keep listening? So I find this interesting. If this was about me, I'm flattered that he brought me up in Mark Normand, number one. Number two, it is what it is, I mean, I was hosting. You do talk to your crowd when you're hosting, get them excited. So I don't think I did a lot of crowd work. I did bits. So like, if this was about me, it is what it is. He never said anything to me. He said I did great. And also, yeah, I don't know what to say. It is what it is. There's comics that just do crowd work too, and I'm not sure if you were like telling me to watch this to make me feel bad or what, but I have to also build tough skin, so it is what it is. So let's get back to the stretching. Hey, I do find this interesting. Let's read. It was definitely about you. I think it's cool. This is how we learn. Why are you so convinced it was about me? He does perform in other areas. In fact, let's look. Greg. Let's see where else he was. I gotta be honest with you. Let's see where he was. Oh, maybe it was. I mean, I don't know if he was somewhere before me, but he didn't say anything to me. And in that clip, he said, hold on. In that clip, he said something. Did the audience enjoy the show? If they enjoyed it, then you did your job. Don't second guess yourself. You would do great in the UK. Love your show. Thanks, Gary. Yeah, I think I did do good. I think he's got a lot of balls to like do something like that and think I wouldn't hear it. But you know what? It is what it is. He also was very nice to me. And so like, I don't even want to say something. He he said, he kept making like his opener. Okay, never mind. I'm going to shut my mouth.
Yeah.
And then stand to the side and laugh
Here,
at
let's
everything
listen
I
to
said.
it again. I
How
am
do you take it?
curious.
Your rules.
You keep assuming it's a he. How do you know it wasn't a she?
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
She was fine. She was fine.
Nice.
Yeah.
I wouldn't tell a lady what to do.
Exactly, Mark Normand.
That feels. She can
Unless she's
tweet about
pregnant,
that.
then I would.
Araceli.
I kind of feel like they were all like that. Like as a host, he's from Cali, visiting, doing spots and pods. It would be awesome on one of those pods. Let me just listen to this again. Now this is all in my head.
And back when we were Boston comics,
What?
Let's
Mark
see.
Jones.
Yeah, Yale. He was like, hit the fucking music. His whole thing was like, it would be like in the air tonight. They would play it,
Well, it sounds like this guy was.
and he would just.
It's something to talk about for sure. Is what it is. I don't think I was 100% on my game last weekend for a personal reason that was happening in my head. But I thought my Friday night set was good.
Act out being high in the grocery store.
He said to me on Friday night, "You did great." That's what makes me feel like, what?
that song, and it made no sense.
Yeah.
But it fucking murdered. Like he would be like going through like looking for something.
I mean,
and he
it
would just
definitely
go,
could be me.
"Ba-dum,
So,
ba-dum, ba-dum,"
hey,
and it would fucking
I was that
annihilate.
memorable.
And first night I was like, all right, one more time for that guy. But by show 5, I was like, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Here we
What
go.
he's
It's
doing
coming
doesn't
back
make
up.
fucking
Losing
sense.
views, but it's
And the
okay.
crowd's like, we don't care.
Yeah.
You're tuning in. I'm listening to Mark Normand's podcast and how Greg Fitzsimmons is apparently from one of my moderators talking about me when I hosted for him at Bananas. Okay, so let's watch it.
What's your policy on like if you go to a town and there's an opener? I mean, I know Dave, you always bring your own openers,
Not always.
but if they do crowd work, do you say anything or you just let them do it?
I don't give a shit. I let them do whatever they want to do, but I prefer they do jokes, obviously.
Sure.
But if they have a moment, I don't.
No, not a moment. I'm talking about somebody who like works.
All
the
crowd work? Yeah, I don't like that.
This is where I'm a little lost. I'm gonna look at my set. My whole thing wasn't all crowd work, and he wasn't in the Like, that's where I'm a little confused. If this is about me, like, it wasn't all crowd work. In fact, there's a new bit in my, I can't put it up on my, I can't even put up my members. I can't talk about it because it's only for people at the live show. But I do jokes, and it's not something I want to share on my YouTube. That is, I'm working it out, but like, definitely maybe I'll put it up for my members and you can watch and you tell me. They just find it very interesting.
No, that's no good.
I just said something to somebody recently. They were doing a ton.
Rip.
This did not happen. That's why I'm trying to tell you, like, I don't think this is about me, because he said something to somebody recently. They were doing a ton. And I was like, but that definitely is not what happened. And it's definitely, I don't know. I just think it's a little weird, but that's what it is.
Really?
I kind of felt bad though. I was like, I shouldn't say anything, but I don't want.
So it's a little confusing because he says, I said something, but he's like, I shouldn't feel bad.
Like, I do some crowd work, and I don't want to be in the back watching every moment of their act to see who they talk to.
Oh, it's about watching. That's the part that bothers you.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
You understand? It's 4 sets. I thought this is definitely a little weird, but it is what it is. It's part of the game. We're also losing views here, so we don't want to lose some views. We want to stay on it, stay on the money. Well, it's a good lesson for me to stay focused, right? Even if it was about me. I don't think it's about me, because I don't do that much crowd work. I really don't. I don't feel comfortable taking away from my set and my time. And I think that even if let's say he is talking about me, then he came in, because I do at the beginning, I'm like, who's excited here? Anyone married, anyone divorced? And then I talk about, I don't get it if that was me. That is a little weird. But if it was, stayed in his mind. I don't know, it is what it is. Boom. All right, so this is a good lesson to learn what to do, when to do. Hey, Macarena. Sorry. Was just watching. Oh. Hi, Happy New Year. I'm in a frowny mood now. I suck. I don't think that was about me, because he says he said something to the girl, and I also don't know where he was before Bananas. So if he wasn't anywhere, I mean, it could have been like months ago. I don't know, like, if that was me, because I did do a little bit, but I always, as a host, I always try to say, hey, how are you guys doing? There were 16 people in the audience the first night, so if he wants to go in on stuff, we can. You open with high kicks and crowd work. I've seen your set. Then slide into material. Yeah, that's exactly. But I don't do a lot of crowd work. And I mean, there's comedians who do. First of all, let's just talk about crowd work with the celebrities that do crowd work and post about it. Listen, at the end of the day, I have just to be really funny so no one can say anything. Thanks, Cody. Yeah, there was 16 people on Friday in both shows. So this guy wants to bash me, he can go fuck himself. I don't think. So funny. It's like, you worked for Chelsea Handler, you're gonna sit and talk about a fucking woman coping her. I don't know. And he also was bashing the club. Let's just talk about that. How the club wasn't paying him, was gonna try to not. I don't know. Listen, I don't know if you're trying to start getting under my skin with these things, but in a way, it's good that I see it, because I can go back and look. And if the guy thought to mention me in Mark Norman's podcast, and we're speaking it into existence, I gotta focus and get better on my material. And go from there. I don't think it was about me, but the fact that you're, I don't know if these are clean or dirty, whatever they, okay. If you are that into following my journey and you think that, then kudos. We are just going to keep focusing on good energy. And this is actually going to the place of like where that quote comes in from Ed Milet.
I'm not going to be nice if someone wants to bash me and say, first of all, you never told me not to do crowd work. No one ever told me not to do. Phil Hanley, when I worked with him, said to us, we're not allowed to do crowd work, and we didn't. And he does. In. I thought the. Oh, I don't mind. I'm glad I played it on YouTube. That I don't mind. That I don't mind that I played it on YouTube. I didn't want to watch it before I went on stage. That would have fucking got in my head. I am actually very happy I watched it on the YouTube channel because it's something to talk about. But you see how you act like it's still not charged the next minute, you know. It's all right. Good morning, Eric. It was a little, I mean, I'm a very sensitive person. It didn't sound good. He also didn't say anything to me. I feel like DMing him and saying, hey, was this about me? One of my moderators thinks it is. It's pretty funny. I should. What do I have to lose? Should I? Or no? Or is that like too weird? Yeah, it was in the sense of like, hi, Eric. Merry Happy New Year. Eric, you've been missing my live streams with my boyfriend. Oh my gosh. I wanted to get to 2K, but I don't know if we're going to get there today. Good morning, George. Well, I think that my high kicks are great. And I think when you're hosting a show, you need to be lively and jovial with the crowd and pump them up. And I think I did that. And I did do some crowd work. I'm trying to think, especially in the first, like my whole set was not crowd work, but I definitely did jokes. So like if he's referencing me, then he's a little off because my whole set was not crowd work, unless he just came in for 2 minutes of me talking to the crowd, which is not even probably 2 minutes. Either way, he never said anything to me. So if it was about me, then that's whatever it is, you know? I don't know. Okay, I definitely don't know what you thought that was going to be a positive thing to try to put in my ear. Why? So you can tell me it was me? You're going to tell me it's me. So, like, I don't know. I have a lot of stuff I'm going to get done and figure out today. But I definitely will look at my set to see if he was referencing me, which, yes, all signs could say he's referencing me because I was a female that opened for him. Although he brought his feature. So, again, that could mean a lot. But did you hear how they were all like, no, we don't usually say anything to them. We let them do what they need to do. I also featured for Alonzo Bowden, which is on my channel, and there was no crowd work in there. I did pretty damn fucking good. Don't time him out. See, I didn't want you to time him out. He's not doing anything. Let people play around with you back. Do you see what I'm saying? I've been hearing some. This is the thing. I've been hearing that, and Boss Mom is welcome anytime in my chat. Everybody is welcome, but I'm telling you, okay, like you right now, it's poking at me, like, okay, let's see your set, and like you're definitely doing too much crowd work, like. So. Let's go back to the Ed Milet. You're turning 30, that's it? This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about this year. Accept people as they are, place them where they belong. I think I did a good job last week. What's your fault? Good morning, beautiful. How are you? No, I'm just saying it's like you're kind of poking at me here. Like you don't like I don't know what you want from me. Also, I had dealt with something. So let's see, Saturday. I'm trying to think, what was it on? Was it Friday night? Friday night was a snowstorm. Well, I didn't see that. And honestly, like, I'm trying to keep it neutral. I'm supporting her. It's fine. I'll be 27 and 27. Someone play the lottery. Yes. There's no need to, like, hate on anybody. If she said that, unless she's, like, flat out saying divorce diaries. Also, just, you don't have, listen, if you're trying to, like, I'm not sure why you sent me that clip. It is kind of cool that it was like, wow, is she mentioning Michelle? And like, now I got a hold of it. But like, part of me wants to DM and be like, was this about me? Because I didn't think I did a lot of crowd work. But here's my, I don't know. I also think it was pretty ballsy of him to say, I said something to her. And if it was me, like, you never said anything to me. Plus, I thought his opener was very sweet, but I was like, he kept pointing out weird things. Okay, but I don't show my kids on YouTube. I've asked John multiple times if he's okay with it. I really actually, I'm more of an advocate of maybe not, but he's okay with it because she's trying to grow her own stuff. So that has nothing to do with me. I mean, my daughter doesn't want to be on camera, but also I've expressed to her how, as a gymnast, and you'll have to grow your channels and your YouTube and your Instagram and all that stuff. I used to go a lot. My daughter and I used to have our own slime videos together and everything. Thanks, neutral. I'm just bummed because the numbers did go down, and I know I was probably talking about the numbers and all that shit, but I am a little bummed if that's what he felt about my set. I'm not gonna say, I'm a sensitive person and I take things very personally. I think I've gotten better at it, but I also think my head was not fully in the game last weekend. There was a reason. I'm not gonna say it on air, but thank you so much. I think I'm gonna re-listen to my set and really look at my work because, so when you told me about that, thank you Marcel for the 6-7. When you told me about that on, yeah, and then some parents can be cool with it one day and the next minute not. That's another thing, right? We all know the reason. You don't trust me. You absolutely don't. So, I think that could have, but I also feel like I like doing some getting to know the crowd when there's 16 of you there. So it's like, I'm trying to, I don't know if it was about me, I really don't care at this point. If I'm funny, I'm going to be funny. If I'm not, I'm not. If I get the crowd riled up and ready for you, good for you. If I don't, oh well. Boss man never said anything about you, Michelle. He's chose on your channel. Yeah, I don't think she said anything bad about it. I'm also hearing it from both sides, and I'm trying to play neutral because I want everybody to enjoy the channel. Also, though, I really just want to grow this brand to be the funniest, fun brand you've seen in a long time. The divorced Roseanne. Oki seems to know a lot about you. Are you guys real close? He just follows me. That's it. Stuff surfboard. Yeah, I mean, I do think this is an interesting talking point about that clip. I'm not gonna lie. I think that's a very interesting talking point. Look, as a host of the comedy show, right, so that's what I'm saying. I didn't do all crowd work. I can't, but I will say there was a part of me that feels like there's one set I really liked, which I think was Saturday night, the first set. I really liked that one. I felt like I could let go a little bit more. I just find it very interesting that if that was about me. Older woman, if you ever hang out, say, I never drink. I know, please don't.
I don't really care. If she's bashing me, let her. I don't care. I honestly, she's not saying Divorce Diaries or Michelle Trina. It's like, I'm not worried about it. And even if she is, it's okay. I'm honestly okay. I want to put all that energy. I just want to put positive energy in the mindset. If you're just tuning into Divorce Diaries, I'm a comedian, actor, writer, filmmaker, dancer. Ooh, that feels great right now. Ooh. We're gonna do some. I feel like that sound. Does that sound really bad on the phone? Is that static on it? I don't want you to. I really don't. I'm okay even if she is, and just let it be. I want to focus on bringing people to my channel in a positive way, positive mindset. Let's go, people. Come on. We got this. Does that static sound really bad on this? Yeah, it's naturally brown. How'd you guess? Can we get a 6-7? I don't know. Can we get 2,200 likes in the chat? All right, so I'm gonna try my handstand on. Trying to do that push-up. Oh, how long I see it for? Bow. You're right. You should just focus on positive. Believe me, that second guessing yourself isn't good. Oh, yeah, it does. Good morning. Say how it is. What's going on? Hit that like button, guys. We're gonna get to 200 likes. That's my handstand. Yeah, I mean, if anything, that this just showing me that clip just tells me I have to really get better, just really be funny. Good morning. That was like a lot of pressure on my wrists, and that hurt. Okay, we can do it. Now, back bend. I just feel like if you're like your legs are so strong, they're strong. I wish that my microphones were working. I feel like that was helpful before, because I think that static makes a really fucking nasty sound on the phone. If you're just tuning in, Divorce Diaries is my comedy show, and I am a stand-up. I'm an actor, writer, filmmaker, dancer, mom, single mom. So someone on the live stream just, one of my moderators showed me a clip from, I had opened at Bananas last weekend, and I guess the headliner said something on Mark Norman's podcast about a woman that opened for him recently who did too much crowd work, which I don't think I did, but one of my moderators is convinced it's about me. And now it's like playing in my head. Well, maybe, first of all, I'm 110% glad that I did not listen to that clip before I went on stage New Year's Eve, because that would have fucked with me. By the way, New Year's Eve show went really well, and I had somebody come up to me and ask for my card. Okay, I didn't do any crowd work. I did do a little bit, but I brought someone. I'm really a fan of what I did. So someone could suck it if they don't like it. They could suck it. I like how many times you reheat your coffee. Thanks. Okay, please don't time out Frank Verman. Like, he's been here a long time. I think he timed him out for like 300 seconds. Don't do that again, please. Thank you. He never said she did too much. Yes, he did. Anjo, when's your next show? Great question. Don't know yet. I'm trying to line up some dates for the next couple weeks, but March 28th I'll be coming to Chicago with Divorce Diaries. I can't wait. Can't wait. Why is I think, well, no, but see, that's where I'm asking you not to. This is my channel, right? He's not gonna, but okay, listen now. We are playing all together, because I don't want to start taking away things again. If I'm asking you, please don't do that. Let it go. I think there's some people seeing on the live that you're like, I mean, I'm glad you brought the clip to my attention. I want to talk about stuff like this. This is a part of the show. This is bringing some juice to the game, right? All right, let's all keep it positive energy here. So even if the guy was talking about me, I honestly want to be like, one of my like fans showed me this clip and thinks it's about me. I mean, if I did too much crowd work during, your time, I definitely would have wanted to know and shifted. So I apologize. I would definitely want to say something. It shows your channel. Well, I'm a hire you. No, I'm not. I just think that, like, if you're going to dish it, you got to take it too. I don't want anybody calling anybody names, but I don't want you hiding somebody if I'm asking you not to hide them, right? You got to watch that live stream. Yeah, I think him and I get in these little modes. I don't want to fight with anybody because this is going to give me bad anxiety for the day. So let's keep it positive here on the channel. We did talk about something where we think that Greg Fitzsimmons said I did too much crowd work for opening for him. So I don't think I did, but we'll definitely, look at my set and see what it is. 6 more likes. Listen, it doesn't put me in a great mood, but if it's something to talk about on the channel, and I'm glad I did not watch that clip before my set on New Year's Eve. You're like telling me to watch that clip. It's like, no, that would have gotten in my headspace and I would have not had a good set. Is crowd work stealing fans? I think crowd work for hosting is a good idea. A little bit, not a lot. Agree. No disrespect about that. I'm just saying, okay, if please don't time out Frank. If I don't know what he called you, 200 likes, thank you. And I'm asking Frank, let's not call anybody names. Just keep your distance from each other. Enjoy the chat with me. But I also think they're sticking up for me because you could tell I'm feeling like very sensitive about watching that. So you're not understanding. Like, again, like, are we loving or hating on me? Or both. Maybe we're love hating on me. We love it. We love hate on the bitch because she doesn't know what she's doing, right? Well, I don't know what you're saying, but let's just keep it peaceful, please. So, if you missed the live stream, all right, let's bring it back. Do I swallow? Wow, where are we going here? I think that this kind of stuff happens in the comedy world. Somebody talks about your set, somebody talks about something about you. I don't think it was horribly negative what he said, but it did make me think, well, I definitely didn't make a great impression on him if he thinks I do too much crowd work. If that's even about me. He says in the clip, that, oh, don't go, Frank, we're almost done. See, like, I don't want to start losing people because everybody's fighting. You see what I'm saying? Okay, and also, like, the energy that I have right now is, like, I'm feeling like, okay, now this is a little negative with watching that clip, and also, maybe I did do too much, maybe I didn't, maybe not. How is it that this is about me? He never said anything to me about doing too much crowd work. He just told me I did great. So, Surfboard, kisses from Belgium. Who's your favorite comic? right now I've been watching a lot of Leslie Jones. I like Krista Stefano. Yeah. Two of my faves, Jessica Kirson. Jessica Kirson does crowd work. Well, somebody had pointed out on here that we got 200 likes. Well, I opened for Greg Fitzsimmons last week. I was the host of Bananas, and that's a club that I work at a lot. So hopefully he doesn't like, hopefully he doesn't like, it is what it is. I thought I did a good job with the crowd, especially the Friday night show, like 16 people in there. There's a clip that he says, like, are you guys a fan of people doing crowd work, your opener? They're like, we don't really care. And then they said, what if it's all crowd work? Which, again, was not my set. My whole set was not all crowd work. So then there's like, no, that's not good. They need to do some jokes. And then he kept saying he. They're like, you keep thinking it's a he. So they're like, oh, she. They're like, don't tell a woman what to do. And then it's like, Oki watched that and said, oh, this was right after Michelle performed with him. It must be about Michelle. But Greg travels all the time. He's traveling every 2 weeks, if not more than that. So I don't know. He didn't say anything to me. And also, if that's, again, like the crowd work that I did was in the very top of the show. And there was also, the first night was like such a little audience that would feel not to acknowledge people there in a way that was nice and positive. No, I have not. Yeah. I definitely think it's I think why Oki showed it to me, if the motive is what you just said, yes. But it also was, you were also almost insinuating like it's me and I suck. That was some of the insinuation. What I'm going to tell you right now, if John was here, he'd be like, oh, you're taking it the wrong way. But I do spin everything into it, not everything into a negative, but I don't think the comment was flattering, what he said. I definitely don't think that was a flattering. Like, I don't think that comment was flattering. Just wasn't. So, not you. What he said was not a flattering, like, comment about my comic. If he said she was really funny, but she did too much crowd work, then I'd be like, all right, that was cool. But this definitely was not a positive, So, but I was talked about, so maybe that's a sign of things to come. Yeah. Well, till tomorrow, everybody. Tune in, see what happens tomorrow's live stream. We are, it's a bad habit to have. So I can say something simple and I twist it to make it sound like it. So yeah, no, I know, I agree. I'm working on that. I'm telling you, I'm working on it. I'm not letting things, that's just something I should put in my journal. Don't let things get to you. That's actually something I should work on this year, because the bigger picture, guys, is that I don't think I was as good as I could have been for those shows. And there was a reason for it. I can't talk about it on air. So, thanks, Business Muscles. Business Muscles. Ooh, we got a Business Muscles here? Yes. So, again, we don't know if he was referencing me, but someone had pointed it out to me. And the fact that I have enough people on here to go watching things that they think are about me is wonderful. That's a positive. Yeah, I think the part that's bothering me more is if that it is about me, I really just need to tune my shit up and stay focused. Right? So like, what was it you saying? Don't let shit get to you. Let it roll off. That's always been hard. Don't let that shit get to you. It's hard to not let shit get to you. It really is. Excuse me. Don't read into that clip. If he said you did great, then stick with that. Don't assume, just go with what he actually said to your face. Hey, you're right. Some acts that work for one person crowd might not work for others. Correct. The pen. I love you guys. Stay tuned for more.